Hello again, everyone, and welcome back for another round of Keysanity. We are going to be hopping in and checking out the Village of Outcasts today. Maybe we'll check out Skullwoods as well. We'll probably check out Skullwoods as well. I've added some extra little bit to the broadcast tracker here so you can see that I have the Lake Hylia Island marked as well. We can't get to it right now, but it does have a big key and we want to remember that for later. Also, one other thing I forgot to note, that I am actually using the Phoenix Wright sprite. This is great. My favorite part about him is the animation he makes when you read the book. So I'm not going to spoil that, but we'll see. Desert Palace is required this run, and the book might be the way we get in. So let's get into this. Let's get started. We're going to start at Sanctuary, and we'll get the free refill. That doesn't cost any money. Just go ahead and use it. Because we also have the power gloves, we're going to check the back of Escape first, because I haven't checked it yet. There's 3 items back here, and they could be useful. I could do the front of Escape too, but there's more item density in Thieves Town / Village of Outcasts / Skullwoods. Skullwoods only has 2 items in normal mode, but it has an incredible amount. It has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 items total. Compass, okay. Yay. Alright, back of Escape is not worth anything to us, but that's okay. Alright, back to Sanctuary. The important part is that we have checked those 3. They're easy to get to, especially if you have the power gloves. If you don't have the power gloves, you have to go all the way back. It's quite a mess. So yes, because this is normal mode, we will be needing the Titan's Mitts. I'll actually be going into Misery Mire. I don't think I've gone in the Misery Mire in my previous 2 runs of this, so this is the first time we'll see that. If we're in Go mode, it might be a really quick mire. I can't use that entrance because I don't have the Titan's Mitts, so we'll go around. Also, we have a little wimpy little sword here, but yeah, that's okay. We do know where there's at least one other sword, and that's on Lumberjack, but I really don't want to have to beat Aghanim to get it. Also, I would need to get the 2 Aghanim keys in order to get that. If I do get one, it might be worth going up there, because those 2 chests in Aghanim's Tower, which were just keys before, are now lovely, lovely items. So I've seen progression be up there. It's not fun, but it has happened. And we do have a Skullwoods key, so that makes this a lot easier. I'm going to drop down here. So there is one chest in Skullwoods that, regardless of your mode, will always have a small key in it. Oh boy. Hey, heart. Yeah, so it will always have a small key, but because we have a small key, we can safely ignore it. We can just go over here and get a small key to Castle Tower. Well, that's one of the keys to Aghanim's Tower, actually. I'm gonna go mark that. There we go. For some reason, the auto tracker doesn't catch the small keys. Fire shield, alright. Can't check the big key chest, but we can get in here. And there's one more item here to check. Well, at least we get a heart refill out of it. Given that I still have green mail, I won't say no to a little bit more health. Alright, there's still another check back here. Bombs, always need bombs. I can't get to the back of Skullwoods because I don't have the fire rod, so the dungeon itself is outside of scope, but... Oh, here's a little trick. Gibdos, weak to silver arrows. Ooh. But they're also really, really strong little guys. Okay, avoid you. And... Alright, we'll find out what's here. Oop. More bombs. Alright, I'm just going to die to this thing. Oh, I almost showed off what the bunny sprite was, but we're going to go into Thieves Town, and I'm probably going to get hit by a bunny beam there, so you'll see. Alright, so that does it for everything we can find in Skull Woods for now. I'm going to check the top of Bumper Cave. I can't get it without the cape, but knowing is half the battle. And then from here, it's to the bottom. We're going to go to Village of Outcasts, check out Thieves Town. A few more checks we can do down there as well. 300 rupees. I can safely not care about that location either, so the cape is not going to be required in this run, at least insofar as for that item. That red guy's tenacious. Alright, going to the C-shaped house. I don't have the Thieves Town big key, so I can't complete it right now. But we can get the first 4 items in it. And again, Keysanity mode, you're going to be double dipping dungeons a lot. Oh, Ice Rod. Yeah. After that inverted run, just leave a present. But it is very good to see that Ice Rod at this point, rather than have it be my go mode item, just because it could be almost anywhere. The go mode item for this one might be the Ganon's Tower big key, which can be almost anywhere, and if we can't beat the game without it, so the big key guessing game in this one might be like chest 300, I don't know. Well, 216. There's only 216 items in the game. Alright, the bombable hut before we go on forward. Bombos. Okay. Well, if we get the Titan's Mitts, we have access to Ice Palace, which is not great because it is a green pendant. Anyways, we'll forget about that for now. Here we are in Thieves Town. 4 items. Bombs. Still 3 more items. We can find something good. Oof. I keep feeling like I should have the boots, but I don't. Compass the Swamp Palace. Don't care about that one bit. Oof. Almost got Zyzacked. Oh, I didn't actually get hit by the bunny beam. Don't worry, I'll find a bunny beam soon enough. Key 2, Pod. Pod, it has 6 small keys associated with it. We are going to see a lot of pod keys. The map to Tower of Hera. We don't care, we already know where all our crystals and everything is. Let's see if I can get hit by that bunny beam. Yep, I become the Blue Bomber. That's pretty awesome. Now, I took that death intentionally. I know I die a lot, but that time I actually did it on purpose. So, down south we've got the digging game, we've got the guy on the stump, we call him Stumpy. We've got the pyramid, we've got catfish, and we've got a couple of checks that we can do in Palace of Darkness, which is probably worth it. I got a little sidetracked. I don't have the Titansmiths. I can't get through there, but I can do that. Alright, and the digging game again. 30 digs. Hopefully we find something. Alright. 1, 2... 9... 22. Oh, that's handy. So that's a fire rod, and it was like 25 digs for the fire rod. So does that fully put? Yeah, that puts Skull Woods fully in logic. It is beatable. It is a red crystal. Okay. We might be going back there later. I don't have the mirror. I don't know where I'm going there. Alright, Stumpy has, for us, a little bit of love. Okay. Since we're still here, let's go Pyramid, Catfish, Pod. Then there's 2 items in Skull Woods. Yeah, there's 2 items in Skull Woods. But that's not really worth it right now. There's... Ooh boy. There's better locations, I feel. Can't check the pyramid, and we haven't actually found any hints yet. That's a little frustrating. But if we really needed a hint, we could always go up to Spectacle Rock. There's a hint up there. Oh boy. Womp womp. Oh, that's okay. We're still going to do the same thing. I'm going to get a few safety hearts. Would love to find the blue mail. So yeah, looking at the map right now, we have a few checks, but not that many. So progression has to be somewhere that you can get to logically. So either progression is on Mothula, which, geez, this sounds familiar. Yeah, progression's either on Mothula, or on the pyramid, or at Catfish. Partially could be in Pod, because we do have 1 key to Pod, so there could be some progression there. And there's always 1 item to Pod you can get, regardless of whether or not you have the bow or any keys. So, because of how item dense Pod is, I wish I had more keys, so I could really take advantage of it, but that 1 key will let us get 2 more items. Nothing there. I'm gonna pick it up just because. But yeah, it very well might be that progression is on Mothula. There's also Spectacle Rock Cave, which is in logic because we have the bow, the flute. If we didn't have the flute, it wouldn't be in logic because we don't have the lantern. Singing past this guy is always way more difficult than it should be. So yeah, our big... Whoop. Right. I forgot I had the flippers. Awesome. I think I have to go a ways back now. So our big key situation is okay. We obviously don't have enough big keys to beat the game. We have a couple of big keys that are pretty much useless to us. The Ice Palace big key is only useful for opening the big chest. The Swamp Palace big key, same. So we'd obviously need to find more. We don't know what the big key on top of Hylia Island is, but odds are it's something we're going to want. So we definitely want the mirror, even though Swamp Palace is not in logic. Well, not in, it's a pendant, not a crystal. More love. Okay, let's go to Pod. If nothing else, it's nice to just open it up, so it'll be easier the next time I want to go in there. Alright, almost there. Having the fire shield is kind of nice because it will help me block all those fireballs that'll come at me. It'll make my my ultimate nemesis, the blind fight, a little bit easier because of it. So a lot of people do not like the mirror shield. The mirror shield is kind of funny. It does cause a little bit of game lag, so people try not to get it. So if I see a third shield just sitting out there, probably gonna avoid it. And almost a Kiki. So yeah, this is all routing at this point, just trying to figure out the best way to travel so that I'm not backtracking a lot. And this is probably wrong, just because I would really want to have another couple of pod keys, which, keep in mind, I do have a pod key right there. Okay. But the bow also gets us 2 more items too. So we have a total of 4 items in here in logic. And a key to Ice Palace. Thank you, Fire Shield. The Ice Palace keys are also pretty useless. There's so many small keys that aren't helpful, and then there's like 1 or 2 small keys that are just absolutely essential. Stupid door. Okay. We'll also get a hint tile, too. Let's bust out some bombs. Some arrows is fire-locked in Misery Mire. Okay. That's not very useful because there's a few fire-locked chests in Misery Mire. Misery Mire is one of the winners of, come on, come down. Come on. There we go. Misery Mire is one of the winners of Keysanity. It gets so many more items. But knowing that fire-locked arrows does count for something. Alright, 2 chests here. And I just fired an arrow into the wall just for laughs, apparently. Oh, small key to this dungeon. That's what happens if you get a key in the dungeon that you are already in. Money. Not wanting money, thank you very much. Right, that was wrong. Switch level. Alright. Go this way. This is gonna take a while. We'll just sneak past this guy. So, funnily enough, we haven't actually used the key yet, because we can get here that way, the roundabout way, without using a key. So, I am going to go through here. Map of Skullwoods, alright. And I'm going to use... I'm gonna do... No, if I do that, I will use one small key and not have to use the other one to get here. No, it's not worth it. Alright, I'm gonna jump down here, because the dark rooms are not in logic right now. And they're also really difficult rooms. Oh, great, there's a Desert Palace small key. 2 items are locked behind it, so it's good to see. Let's mark that. Oh, no, didn't finish you. There we go. Also in the tracker, if you look and you see that like a small key spot is green, that means you've found all the keys for that particular dungeon. Alright. I have to line this one up perfectly, but you can, if you're just lined up right, do that. I am not going to do the hammer jump. I don't have the big key for pod. Ah, mirror. That's handy. And that, wow, my map just turned green all of a sudden. Yeah, the mirror is... The mirror grants us access to... Alright, there's a chest here. Small key to Turtle Rock, okay. Ah, okay. And I don't have enough keys to get anywhere else here. But that mirror might have been our progression. So let's save and quit. And yeah, that mirror will get us to Tower of Hera, which we do have a fire source, but we don't have the big key for. But that very likely was what we're looking for. Also, that was some dark room navigation. If you know the room, you can go through it. Just like I'm going to do to drop off the old man, even though, again, I don't have the lamp. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that if you do things this way, you have to realize that the alright. You have to realize that whatever you... Jeez, stupid things. Here we are. Sorry, I just gotta not fall down that hole. Yeah, if you go down and get... If the old man has something... some sort of progression for me, which at this point I'm just like going, maybe I won't get him. But if the old man has progression, I have to keep in mind that I will never find the lamp. A little further. I will never find the lamp behind that, which it doesn't matter so much for the lamp because while it is technically a required item, it is not it's technically a required item, it's not actually that required. Alright, pick up the old man. Back through. And up we go. And down we go. Having the sword makes this much easier just because you can kind of get an idea where you are in the room. Alright. So yeah, keep in mind the old man is not in logic right now. Oh, so much lag from the cabbages. Small key to Ganon's tower. Not useful. It doesn't really do much for us. But now we have a handy dandy safe spot there. So there are a couple of items in Tower of Hera we can get to, but more importantly, all of East Death Mountain is available to us. That's 7 items in Paradox Cave, 1 in Spiral Cave. We can see what's up on the floating island. Alright, there's a small key there. I don't think it can be a required key at this point, because we found the Desert Palace one. But, good to know. It could be a Ganon's Tower key. Those just don't matter at all to me. Our hint is Quake is near Misery Mire. Alright. That's a pretty handy to know. Pretty handy to know hint. Alright, let's see, can I do it? Yes! Perfect. Doing that bomb jump just saves me a ton of time. I don't have to save and quit and go back. Oh yeah, and I forgot I have the mirror. I can actually just get the small key right now. And it is small key to Turtle Rock. There are 4 keys you need for Turtle Rock, and I think I've already found a couple of them. I'll have to note that down. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go find the 3 items I can get to in Tower of Hera, and then read the hint, and then we'll come back for East Death Mountain and more fun. That wasn't very fun. Oh right, I don't have the Tower of Hera small key. Alright, so there's only 2 items I can get to in Tower of Hera. We'll check them out. The Magic Mirrors and Palace of Darkness. Thank you, hint. Would have been useful otherwise. Nope. Actually, now that I think about it, I would need the Magic Mirror to get there, unless the hookshot is somewhere else. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here, and we'll come back. We've got East Death Mountain, we've got the K45 location. Now we can actually get that Lake Hylian Island big key, so that's handy. And Graveyard Ledge, we've got quite a few new locations to check, so that is fantastic. I have to do some thinking. I'm not 100% sure that the mirror was in logic, so I'll get back next episode and let you all know that. But I will see you next time. Have a good one.